Ladies and gentlemen, Derek Chauvin is now doing the Amber Geiger thing. So he wants his case thrown out and given a new trial. So get this, he claims he was demonized in the media. Well, I don't know what you think the media should have been saying about a man that executed another man out in public by kneeling on his neck until he died. Well, what way should you have been portrayed? And as far as I'm concerned, Derek Chauvin, you got the white man treatment up in here. I remember the day that George Floyd was killed. Didn't the police department you work for, didn't they block off your street and protected you so that nobody could approach your house? I remember that. And it took them 3 days with video evidence that you killed that man. It took them 3 days to place you under arrest. Then you bonded out of jail. You were able to get out of jail, and they hid your whereabouts until the day of the trial, just like they did for Amber Geiger. They hid her whereabouts until the date of her trial. So, the way I see it, you got the white man treatment up in here. They sure would not have done that for a black officer that executed someone publicly, and it wouldn't have took 3 days for him to go to jail. So no, you you didn't get treated bad enough. And didn't the media in this country break out with George Floyd's criminal record? We heard more about that than we heard about all the rotten things you did to other people. George Floyd was not the only one you choked out. He was the only one that died, but you did that to other people. So, why does Derek Chauvin want a new trial? Attorney claims media demonize former officer. I don't believe you were demonized. Derek Chauvin, who was convicted of the 2020 death of George Floyd, has now requested a new trial in the case. The former police officer was convicted of 22 and a half years behind bars after the killing of Floyd in April 2021. Actually, it was May. It was around Memorial Day weekend. I remember that. He had knelt on Floyd's neck for more than 9 minutes as Floyd gasped for air and told officers he cannot breathe. In an 82-page appeal filed on Monday, Chauvin's attorney, William Mormon, he said has demanded a fair trial, claiming the media coverage of the case glorified Floyd and demonized Chauvin. I disagree with that. Nobody was glorifying George Floyd. What happened speaks for itself. Why would we have to add to it or glorify him? That doesn't make any sense. Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison had dubbed Chauvin's sentencing a moment of reality, I'm sorry, a moment of real accountability, as it was one of the longest former police officers ever to receive an unlawful use of deadly force. Hennepin County Judge Peter Cahill, who sentenced him, had said at the time, I want to acknowledge the deep and tremendous pain that all the families are feeling, especially the Floyd family. You have our sympathy, and I acknowledge and hear the pain that you are feeling. It has been painful throughout Hennepin County, throughout the state of Minnesota, and even the country. But most importantly, we need to recognize the pain of the Floyd family. So that's what the judge said in court. And, I'm sorry, Chauvin does not deserve a new trial any more than Amber Geiger deserves a new trial. If anything, both of these former officers deserve longer sentences. That they do deserve. In his multi page filing, Mormon has claimed that Chauvin did not get a fair trial earlier because of the stressful atmosphere as the May 2020 death Floyd resulted in nationwide protests, including violent clashes between the police and protesters. He also said that because of the people's glorification of the black man, jurors who participated in the case were worried for their safety and their loved ones in the case of Chauvin was released from jail. First of all, nobody was glorifying any black man during the trial. It get attention? Yes, and it deserved attention. The whole thing was captured on video. In America, because the media is rotten, in this country, they kept showing it over and over and over and over and over. And when his trial came up, they started showing it again because this country have a serious bloodlust for watching a black man die. Okay? No, the glorification part, y'all just making that crap up. But you do have that, and you've had that for centuries. So the filing by Mormon read that juror number 87 stated that she was nervous because this was a high profile case and it blew up, of course, and it should have. Like I said, the whole thing was videotaped from start to finish. So, juror 28 stated the decision the jury makes has maybe broader implications, reactions from the general public, and knowing that the people, general public, is paying attention to the decision and more pressure, I guess, to get it right. In the brief, the attorney also noted that because of the escalated tension after the police killing of Dante Wright, that was a murder, a straight up murder of Dante Wright in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. During the trial, the identities of the jurors were not concealed. Mormon argued that the trial should not have happened in Hennepin County. Oh, well, he tried for the change in venue and it was rejected. I don't even care about what his attorney is saying on that. Apart from Chauvin, three other police officers named we know to Tao Thomas Lane and J. Alexander King were also reportedly involved in the killing of Floyd. They are soon expected to stand trial on state charges after being found guilty in the federal trial. A Hennepin County judge has reportedly said Tuesday that he won't allow the live streaming of it. Earlier, before Chauvin's sentence, when his legal team were asking for a new trial, people on Twitter did not miss a chance to ridicule him. At the time, a user had tweeted, "If Chauvin wants to be found guilty a second time, I guess that's his privilege. If they go through the trouble of a new trial with the same evidence and the same verdict, then the double sentence, give them the double sentence." Another wrote, "Derek Chauvin wants a new trial. My mother used to say people in hell want ice water. Imagine going to trial again about a crime that you committed on video. Read that again," the third user added. Well, it's like any trial in America. What trial have you ever seen and people did not have their own opinions about it? That happens all the time. It happens in all big, high profile trials. That doesn't mean you should have another trial. Okay? Derek Chauvin need to get over himself. For real. Sit there and serve your time and shut the hell up. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.